Good afternoon, friends. Long time no see. Today I'm in a little woodland in Suffolk, and I've just come for about an hour and a half worth of rain, but at the moment it's stopped raining, thankfully. So yeah, here for a couple of days with Mick and Dean, Essex Wanderer, and just going to chill out. Just got here, so I'm just going to set up. Bought quite a bit of gear in. I don't travel lightly, but it's not very bushcrafty. But I've got like a sack barrow that I bought in. It's about a 3-minute walk in, and just 2 trips, job done. Let's get camp set up. Okay, so we've got camp set up. Pretty happy with that, actually. So I've got the 3x3 super light DD. My swag, the Outhouse Davenport swag, which I'm absolutely loving. Inside, I'm using the Trekker sleeping bag. The Trekker Big Snooze fishing pillow. I mean, there's oodles of space in there. Got a vent down there at the bottom, pockets at the head end, you know, for your lantern. I'll put my torch in there later. In my Frost River pack I've got raincoat and you know, extra clothing. And then my Wanigan box, and then in the alley box I've got all my tools and pouches, and then my cool box, Ridge Monkey 5 litre water. Got my little lantern ready for later on this evening. Yeah, pretty sorted actually. And I've got 2 sheepskins. I use them on my Land Rover chair. Because those of you know that Land Rover chairs, although they look pretty cool, they're not that comfortable when you're sitting down for a few hours around the campfire at night. But got these leather buckles from Dean, Essex Wanderer. I think they just finish it off sweet. So yeah, all in all, pretty happy camp. So I'm just going to put the kettle on and have a brew. Guys are just setting up over there for a little fire under the parachute. We've got Prepper Mick, as I'm calling him now. Swag and tarp with a little added friend. How spooky is that? Shrunken Heads. Whoa. And you got Dean over here in the Alux. Hopefully he's not got the centre pole in there and he's using a tree-pea. I've yet to ask him about that. So I just wanted to show you something that I was working on last night. In the garage, it was all a bit of a mad rush, trying to get things ready for today. You know how it is after work and that. So I've just done a little mod on my Wanigan box. I've had this, it's a military box. I've had it for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now. Maybe less, maybe 2 or 3. And I used to have some material stapled either side of it to put my utensils, you know, my wooden spatula and wooden spoon and everything. But at the prepper meet a couple of weeks ago, I got these given me by Marty Cuff, amazing little tongs, and if they're rattling around in the bottom of the box, they're liable to get broken. Same as the spatula, which it already has got slightly damaged there. So I'm going to have to see to that bit later on today. So I just cut up a bit of leather that I had knocking around and punched it and got some M6 bolts, some anodised bolts. You can't see them, they're subsurface anyway because of these 2 reinforcement pieces. So yeah, they just all sit there nicely now and accessible and not rattling around in the bottom of the box. And then I put a longer bolt there for my little chopping board that Des Catties gave me, and everything's accessible now to cook and make a brew and everything else. Speaking of which, let's get a brew on. So I just want to show you something else I did last night in the garage. I was busy. I got this USB light from Letor, just off Amazon. It's got a torch at the end, 1 click, 2 click, 3 click, 4 click, a little bit of a dimmer light, and then off. But it's got some 2 little magnets at each end. What I did, if you can see, I glued, you know, the sort of kitchen magnetic door, kitchen door closures. I had a couple of them knocking around in the garage, so I split the pack, super glued them onto the lid of the Zygo box, and then that is perfect for when you're going in and out your box. Or you can just have it on as a sort of an ambient sort of light later on when it gets dark. Just in time. Morning everyone. Didn't sleep too bad last night. There's a muntjac barking about 4:30, and he wasn't giving up. I struggled trying to get back to sleep after that. But yeah, there's a lot of wind as well and rain. That kept me awake a little bit. Apart from that, not too bad. Ready for the day. How's your mate? Did he keep camp nice and safe last night, did he?
He did, yeah, no evil spirits.
Yeah. Nice. So the landlord said to us, he said, "Hey, could you do a bit of a clearing of a certain area of the woodland? You know, because there's been a lot of wind and a lot of trees blown down. So he said you can have a little fire, do a little clearing. So that's what we've done." Morning folks, so it's been a lovely weekend, Sunday morning, just had breakfast and it's going to get squared away now. It's gone a bit overcast and windy, so I think we'll have a bit more rain. A few trees going down last night in here, it's a bit one of them moments. So yeah, let's get cleaned down, let's do this.